When most people think of South Carolina, they picture Charleston's touristy waterfront or the bumper-to-bumper traffic in Columbia. Maybe it just seems like a state that's too expensive to bother with, somewhere they've only ever seen in vacation photos. But here's what almost nobody talks about: the rolling green hills of the Upstate, the quiet charm of horse farms, farmhouses that have been standing since the 1800s, and home prices that run nearly 60% cheaper than what you'd find in the major metros. Think about it. You might be paying rent in Nashville right now. Every single month, thousands of dollars leave your pocket, and you walk away with nothing to show for it. But what if that same money could make you the owner of a spacious, scenic farmhouse in South Carolina? That's exactly what this video is about. We're talking real listings with real price drops, historic farmhouses, modern builds, homesteads with greenhouses, and all of them at prices that actually make sense compared to big cities. One of the homes you're about to see has had a $96,000 price reduction. We're starting at the higher end and working our way down, so make sure you stick around to the end. The last few homes might seriously surprise you. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a deal. Let's get into it. Number 10, Kershaw, $19,000 price drop. This one sits at 1801, over Brook Road in Kershaw, listed at $180,000. That might not sound like anything special at first, but let's put it in perspective. A two-bedroom apartment in Kershaw runs about $870 a month. That's $10,400 a year. Over 10 years, you spent $104,000 and you still own absolutely nothing. This home, on the other hand, gives you 1.51 acres of land for bedrooms and 1,662 square feet of living space, and your monthly payment would make a lot more financial sense. Oh, and it was built in 1900. This house was already standing before most of the technology we use today even existed. 2 stories, for bedrooms, a laundry room, with siding on the exterior, propane heat, and multiple outbuildings on the property. The listing literally describes it as a real adventure, and honestly, that's not an exaggeration. Kershaw sits about 60 miles south of Charlotte, and just 20 miles south of Lancaster. The Highly Gold Mine, only 3 miles away, keeps pulling in new workers, yet somehow the town has held on to its tight-knit, small community feel. No HOA. Use it as your primary home, run it as an Airbnb, or turn it into a bed and breakfast. The median home value in Kershaw is $143,000, making it 136% cheaper than the state average. For everything this place offers, does $180,000 feel fair to you? Coming up later in the video, a home with a surprise $50,000 price drop. Stay with us. Number 9, Winnsboro, $10,000 price drop. Priced at $215,000. This one brings 1,978 square feet of living space and sits on a full acre. Located at 416 West Liberty Street on a corner lot, and no HOA. Winnsboro might not be a name you recognize, but its location is seriously hard to beat. It sits almost perfectly between Charlotte and Columbia, without any of the chaos those cities bring. Charlotte is 45 minutes away. Columbia is only 20, and Interstate 77 runs right nearby. A major EV manufacturing facility and production plant is also opening soon in Blythewood, bringing a wave of new jobs to the region. The town is growing, but prices haven't caught up yet. Getting in now means getting ahead of a trend most people haven't spotted. The home itself is a great blend of farmhouse and Victorian architecture, stone and vinyl exterior, covered front porch, and a generous yard that grabs your attention right away. Step inside and you get an open, airy living room and a fully functional kitchen. There's a fireplace, a laundry room, and the whole thing is single story. So 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms are all on one level, central heating and cooling, and both the front and backyards are fully fenced. A 2-bedroom rental in Winnsboro runs about $920 a month, $11,000 a year, with zero equity to show for it. Every mortgage payment on this house, by contrast, is building something that belongs to you, and the market here is genuinely affordable by state standards. Where are you currently living and what are you paying in rent? Drop it in the comments. We're genuinely curious. Number 8, Aiken, $5,000 price drop. Here's a place at 175 Wheat Road in Aiken, South Carolina, $295,000 for a home on 1.87 acres with serious potential as a horse property, right in the heart of a region that's known for equestrian culture. Aiken is just west of Augusta, about 19 miles from the Georgia state line. But more than a city, Aiken is really a lifestyle. Horseback riding through Hitchcock Woods, golf at Woodside Plantation Country Club, morning walks under ancient oaks along historic South Boundary Street. People here will tell you that genuine neighborhood culture is still very much alive. You can feel it around every corner. Major employers like Savannah Riverside and Aiken Regional Medical Center keep the local economy solid. Median home value sits at $214,700, which is 57% below the state average. The house itself is a single-story ranch built in 1961, but the interior feels completely fresh. Walk in, and you're greeted by an open-plan kitchen, dining area, and living room, gleaming hardwood floors, granite countertops, a large gas island double oven, and plenty of storage. There's a fireplace in the living room, too. The primary bedroom has a split system, a walk-in closet, and a renovated double-sink bathroom. The other bedrooms each have their own bathrooms as well. Outside, the 1.87 acres are flat, fenced, and wide open. The outbuilding has been converted into an all-season entertainment space. And there's no HOA. Two-bedroom rentals in Aiken average around $1,030 a month. When you look at all this space, doesn't building your own life here on your own terms start to sound like the smarter move? Number 7, North Augusta, $16,000 price drop. For bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 1,888 square feet. Listed at $299,000. And here's the kicker. It was built in 2023. Practically brand new. On top of that, it's 100% USDA financing eligible, which means there's a real chance you could buy this home with zero down payment. Address, 114 Candleberry Drive, North Augusta, South Carolina. Finding a new construction home at this price point in today's market is not easy. North Augusta sits right on the Savannah River with direct I-20 access to both Atlanta and Charleston. Big employers like Savannah Riverside and Bridgestone help keep the economy stable. The median home value is $204,500, 65% below the state average. Two-bedroom rentals here run about $910 a month. What's interesting is that income levels in this area are relatively high, while home prices remain lower than most comparable places. That combination doesn't come around very often. Inside, you got a bright, well-equipped living space, vinyl siding on exterior, a two-car garage, luxury vinyl plank flooring, neutral tones throughout. The kitchen features an island, stainless steel appliances, subway tile accents, and soft close cabinets. For bedrooms total, granite countertops in all the bathrooms, and a covered back porch overlooking a fully fenced yard. The community includes a pool, playground, dog park, and green space. The Greenway Trail runs close by. Green Jackets baseball stadium is just a few miles out. HOA is only $44 a month. One honest heads up. Property crime here runs slightly above a national average, so I'd recommend checking out the neighborhood in person. But even with that caveat, a brand new 4-bedroom home with zero down financing is a serious opportunity in this market, don't you think? And now, the biggest surprise price drop of the day. Are you ready? Number 6. Pelzer, $50,000 price drop. 100. Easley Highway in Pelzer, South Carolina, 1.34 acres, 2,654 square feet of living space, listed at $300,000. It comes with a greenhouse, a chicken coop, fruit trees, and no HOA. Pelzer is 15 miles south of Greenville, and that matters because Greenville is the fastest growing city in South Carolina. So you're close enough to take advantage of the jobs and the energy of the city, while still living somewhere calm and comfortable. Median home value is $227,400, or 48% below the state average. Two-bedroom rentals run $910 a month. And let's be honest, finding 2,654 square feet this close to Greenville at this price is nearly impossible at this point. The house was built in 1933, but has been added to, improved, and given real character over the years. The moment you walk in, you know you're somewhere different. A genuine library greets you at the entrance. Full built-in shelving and French doors. There's a gas fireplace in the living room. The formal dining room has great natural light and a chandelier that pulls the whole room together. 2 of the 3 bedrooms have private bathrooms and walk-in closets. Floors are a mix of beach, ceramic tile, and luxury vinyl plank. There's also a home office, the library, and a game room, plus stunning mountain views. But honestly, the real story is outside. On those 1.34 acres, you got an actively used greenhouse, a chicken coop, fruit and berry trees, a fenced backyard, a covered porch, and a separate well just for irrigation. A property this close to Greenville, this large and this self-sufficient, these don't sit on the market very long. Later in the video, we have a home from the area with the lowest crime rate on this entire list. Can you guess which city it is? Drop your answer in the comments. Number 5, Anderson, $20,000 price drop. Located at 401 New Hope Road, this home was built in 1874, sits on 2.4 acres, and is listed at $310,000. The original glass panels at the front entrance have been standing for nearly 150 years, and they're still there. Anderson is in the Upstate region of South Carolina, right between Greenville and Clemson. It earned the nickname the Electric City from a hydroelectric plant built in the late 1800s, and while it's grown a lot since then, it has never lost that warm small-town character. Median home value is $222,900, 51% below the state average. 2-bedroom rentals average $950 a month. This home is genuinely a piece of living history. Built in 1874 by Tolliver Bolt, it was named Oak Grove Farm. The main structure has grown over the years. The porch was rebuilt, the roof replaced, the electrical updated. But a lot of the original details are still intact. The hardwood floors are original and solid. Those front entrance glass panels are a lost example of period craftsmanship that simply can't be replicated today. The primary bedroom is on the main floor, with 2 more bedrooms and storage upstairs. One of the bedrooms features 8-inch wide plank flooring. The kitchen still has the original Youngstown Kitchen's metal cabinet and a Mullins farmhouse-style sink. Inside, there's also a formal sitting room with a fireplace, a wraparound front porch, and a glassed-in side porch with a stone fireplace. Outside, you'll find a storage building and a well house. The 2.4 acres are flat and open, suitable for horses, and there's no HOA. Now ask yourself, what would a home like this cost somewhere else? In most markets, you'd be looking at millions. In Anderson, it's $310,000. Keep watching. The prices keep dropping. Number 4, McCormick, $50,000 price drop. Let's talk about this one. $349,500 for bedrooms, 2,031 square feet, 3 acres, and a barn. The listing description has one line that really stands out. Why are you paying for horse boarding? Once you see this property, that question makes perfect sense. McCormick sits on the South Carolina-Georgia border, surrounded by the Savannah River. The area is known as the Freshwater Coast. Fishing, boating, camping, and hiking are all right here. Life moves slower. The median home value is $113,400, so $349,500 is a significant number for this market. But when you remember what included 3 acres, a horse facility for bedrooms, and a $50,000 price reduction, it starts to make a lot of sense. The house is a 1935 farmhouse with high ceilings, decorative fireplaces, and a wraparound porch that captures the home's original character. Imagine having your morning coffee out there, watching the sun come up over all that land. That alone adds something to the atmosphere that's hard to put a price on. The kitchen has been fully updated. Stainless appliances, a hammered metal farmhouse sink, new PX plumbing, a new 50-gallon water heater, updated electrical, and both well and county water connections. The real draw is outside. There's a large barn with 2 horse stalls, a hay and feed room, a solar automatic feeder, 3 fenced paddock areas, and a separate workshop. Motion sensor lighting and RV hookup have also been added. No HOA. This place gives you the room to build your own setup exactly how you want it. If you own horses, or if running a horse boarding operation has ever been a dream, this isn't just a home, it's a whole lifestyle. Number 3, Anderson, $8,000 price drop. Brand new construction, 1,827 square feet. Listed at $375,000. Golf membership, pool, tennis, and pickleball courts, all included. Easy access to Lake Hartwell. And here's a detail that might make you do a double take. The annual property taxes on this home are $262 per year. Address, 1005 Cove Circle, Anderson, South Carolina. The median home value in Anderson is $222,900, so at $375,000 this home is above average for the area. But when you look at the full picture, the price makes sense. The HOA is $223 a month, and that covers golf membership, pool access, tennis and pickleball courts, and infrastructure maintenance. If you try to buy those memberships separately, a golf membership alone would cost more than that monthly. 2-bedroom rentals in Anderson average $950 a month. Lake Hartwell is a mile away, perfect for boating, fishing, and kayaking. You're only minutes from I-85 in Greenville is easily accessible. The exterior has a modern farmhouse look. Black frame windows, white vinyl siding, painted with columns. Step inside and luxury vinyl plank floors and neutral tones create a bright, open feel. The kitchen has a large quartz island deep storage and upgraded appliances. The primary suite has a tray ceiling, a walk-in closet, and a spa-style double-sink bathroom. The split floor plan puts the guest rooms on the opposite side of the house for real privacy. Outside, 2-car garage, covered front porch, and a spacious with deck. Brand new build, golf included, low taxes. Honestly, is this not a pretty compelling package? Number 2, Pendleton $30,000 price drop. Listed at $384,700, newly built, and currently $30,000 off. Here's something else worth noting. Of all the towns on this list, Pendleton has the lowest crime rate. If you're raising a family, that matters a lot. Address, 156 Grand Oak Circle, Pendleton, South Carolina. Pendleton is a small but very much alive town of around 4,000 people, tucked between Anderson and Greenville. A local realtor put it perfectly. You can't go to the grocery store without running into someone you know. It's 105 miles south of Charlotte and 135 miles northeast of Atlanta. Median home value is $241,400. 2-bedroom rentals average $920 a month. Property crime here is 43% below the national average. The safest town on this list. Pendleton High School holds an A rating, which means a lot if you're planning to grow a family here. The home beautifully mixes modern farmhouse and craftsman architecture. The living room, dining area, and kitchen flow together in one open space, creating a genuinely comfortable feel. Vaulted and cathedral ceilings make the space feel even larger than it is. The kitchen features granite countertops, luxury vinyl plank flooring, and clean modern details. The fireplace in the living area adds warmth to the whole space. The primary bedroom has a cathedral ceiling and walk-in closets. The primary bath has a separate shower and double vanity. Outside, an automatic 2-car garage and a large daylight basement. Currently unfinished, but once completed, it's going to add serious value. You'll also find a large covered deck, a front porch, and a tree-lined, peaceful yard. Common area maintenance and heritage oaks is covered by the HOA. All of this in a brand new home, in one of the safest small towns in the state, with a $30,000 price drop. Combinations like this are genuinely rare in today's market. Number 1, Aiken $96,000 price drop. 126 Mosley Road, Aiken, South Carolina, $399,500 with $96,000 price reduction. That's the biggest drop on this entire list, and it belongs to this home. In a city like Phoenix, Dallas, or Denver, that money might get you a small apartment. In Aiken, it gets you a farmhouse with hardwood floors and granite countertops, built in the 1890s. We're talking 1,740 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 800 square meters of land, ranch-style architecture, and classic brick exterior. Median home value in Aiken is $214,700, 57% below the state average. 2-bedroom rentals run $1,030 a month. Major employers like Savannah Riverside and Aiken Regional Medical Center keep the local economy active. And nearby Hitchcock Woods, historic events, community festivals, and a full calendar of activities are waiting for you. The moment you step through the custom front door, you notice it. High ceilings, large windows flooding the space with natural light. The kitchen has granite countertops, high-end appliances, a center island, and a butler's pantry for extra storage. And when you look out the kitchen window, you see horses grazing across an open field. How many kitchens can offer you that? Outside, the land is flat, fenced, and well-maintained. Horses are permitted, which is a major plus. Deodar cedars and oak trees give the whole property a pastoral, almost cinematic atmosphere. No HOA either. This is the biggest price drop on the list, $96,000 off, and it comes with all of this. Are you still going to keep writing rent checks? Let us know in the comments. And that's a wrap on the list. 10 farmhouses from across South Carolina, all real listings, all price reduced, and all offering a genuinely different way to live. Take a moment and think about it. Maybe you're paying rent right now in Nashville, Charlotte, or Atlanta. Every month, thousands of dollars go out the door, and you end up with nothing to show for it. For most of the homes on this list, the monthly mortgage payment could actually come in lower than the average rent in those big cities. And every dollar you put in is building equity, land, freedom, and a comfortable life. There's something on this list for everyone. If you want to touch a piece of history, there's the 1874 farmhouse in Anderson with original glass panels still in place. If you want a brand new home with no down payment, there's a USDA-eligible build in North Augusta. If you want to grow your own food, there's the Pelzer homestead with a greenhouse, chicken coop, and fruit trees. If horses are your thing, there's a 3-acre property with a full barn in McCormick. If you want golf and lake access, there's Stone Creek Cove in Anderson. And for the biggest deal on the list, $96,000 off an 1890s masterpiece. Aiken's your answer. All of these are in the Upstate region of South Carolina. Green hills, a slower pace of life, easy access to major cities, and home prices that are decades behind the national average. So, which home from this video was your favorite? Tell us in the comments. We genuinely want to know. And if you want to catch opportunities like this before everyone else does, there's really just one thing to do right now. Subscribe to Real Estate Hunter USA and turn on notifications. Videos like this move homes fast. The people who see them early are the ones who win. Click the links in the description to check out any of these listings directly. See you in the next one.